Welcome, beloveds, to this week's Bookstrology. It comes now at the end of the first month of 2024, but it's also the beginning of a whole new cycle. It is the Lunar New Year and the Year of the Dragon we are about to embrace. And so today's selection, this week's selection, came as a download. I was in the shower, the book came through, and even the page number. And this is why bibliomancy is such an amazing tool, because if you ask, you will be guided and directed. And if you want to know more about how you can incorporate bibliomancy into your everyday and to support your manifestations, please comment below, share, and like. So let's get into it. So today, and because it is also about to be the beginning of Black History Month, I chose Homecoming by Dr. Thelma Bryant. Dr. Thema Bryant. And I started following Dr. Thema and this book, Overcome Fear and Trauma to Reclaim Your Whole Authentic Self. Well, that tells you exactly why I bought the book. But the insight that I received and the page number, I was shocked by what I was guided to. So I was guided to page 99. And when I got here, I was like, okay, so what is this? And I share this with you every single time. I have to read the whole thing, and then I'm like, oh. So let me read you page 99 from Homecoming. Some people think that these activities are, or getting a massage. Let me go back. So it's a half a sentence. I'm just going to read you what it says. Or getting massage. Some people think these activities are superficial, but according to behavioral psychologists, these life-affirming actions can have a ripple effect on our mind and emotions. Some people may also try to motivate you to do these things to keep your partner's interest or attract a partner, but I would encourage you to take care of yourself for your own sake rather than other people's. Whether you have a partner or not, whether you want a partner or not, you are deserving of care. When you take care of yourself, you may begin to feel better and carry yourself with more confidence and a clearer sense of purpose. This is not performative, but an awakening to your worthiness and sacredness as a human being. She then goes on to share a story from one of her clients, but I want to go back or continue sharing to complete that paragraph. I invite you to take any conditions off of your willingness to love and nurture yourself. Some of you may be waiting until you graduate or find a partner or a certain amount of money or lose a certain amount of weight. Can you commit to trying to love yourself in the state you're in now, with your current weight, relationship status, finances, and with or without your family's acceptance or particular degree? Emotional and psychological care. Now let's look at how you can care for your heart and mind. Emotional self-care can involve shedding toxic habits and relationships. While many sources of stress are beyond our control, we can release some of them. For example, you can't control how your family members or colleagues act, but you can often decide how much time you spend with them and how you respond to them. Sometimes we create stress for ourselves by expecting people to be different from who they really are, or we take on too much because we are not comfortable setting boundaries and telling people no. When we sign up for too much, we stretch ourselves thin and end up feeling resentful, exhausted, and depleted. We add to our stress when we choose to spend time with people who make us feel worse about ourselves. We know some people are not going to be kind on us based on our history with them, yet we continue to give them unlimited access to our time, energy, and self-esteem. Then we are shocked when they continue to be unkind. Can you decide today to no longer be shocked by people who are consistent in their disregard of you? It may be disappointing to recognize the truth, but as Dr. Maya Angelou has said, when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Emotional self-care involves taking your self-esteem out of the hands of those who do not care about you. If someone despises you, give yourself the gift of not waiting for their love before you can love yourself. Thank you, Dr. Thema, for this book and for all of the books that I have been sharing. This bibliomancy is it's not just a hobby for me. It's not just divination. It is deep spiritual healing work. So I hope you heard something in there. I hope something resonated. And as we go into this month of February, Black History Month, month of love, and all of that, take these words with you. Your emotional and psychological self-care. This, beloveds, this will be your month of sacred self-care, because we're opening into the Lunar New Year. And if you want to know more about how you can tap into that lunar magic, I invite you to our upcoming Tapping into the Lunar Magic, Harnessing the Power of the Dragon and the Lunar New Year. The link is in the comments, and I cannot wait to see you to celebrate this Lunar New Year and show you how you can discover to truly manifest with the cosmos. Thank you, and until next week, happy reading.